If your creatinine levels are rising and you're not taking any action, your kidneys could silently be getting damaged. And you might not realize it until it's too late. But there's hope. There are a few simple things you can do each morning that help lower creatinine and support your kidneys naturally. These habits are easy to follow, don't take much time, and require no expensive treatments or supplements. And they don't take months to work. Some people notice positive changes in just a few weeks, like James from Texas. He started following these same tips we're about to share, and within 3 weeks, his creatinine dropped from 2.1 to 1.7. He felt more energetic, and his doctor was surprised by the progress. This channel is here to help you do the same. Heal and protect your kidneys with real, simple steps that work. Let's get started. Number 1, drink warm lemon water with a pinch of turmeric. Let's begin your day with something incredibly simple, yet quietly powerful. One of my subscribers, James, a 58-year-old retired teacher from Ohio, decided to try this one small habit. Just 10 days in, he messaged saying he felt lighter. His swelling had reduced, and even his blood pressure readings looked better. And the best part? He didn't need to change his entire life to get there. Here's what he did. Every morning, right after waking up, he drank a glass of warm lemon water with a small pinch of turmeric. It sounds basic, but here's why it works. When you sleep, your body goes into a natural detox mode. Waste builds up in your system overnight, and your kidneys are quietly working in the background to flush it out. Starting your day with plain water helps kickstart this cleansing process, but warm lemon water takes it a step further. Lemons are rich in vitamin C and citric acid, which can help prevent the buildup of calcium in your kidneys, a leading cause of kidney stones. They also create a more alkaline environment in the body, reducing pressure on already sensitive kidneys. Now let's talk about turmeric. Just a pinch of this golden spice adds more than flavor. It brings anti-inflammatory power. Inflammation is a major problem in people with kidney issues. When your kidneys are inflamed, they can't filter waste effectively. Turmeric helps calm that inflammation, giving your kidneys a better chance to do their job. And yes, it's safe in small amounts. Here's how to prepare it. Warm up 1 glass of water, not boiling. Squeeze in the juice from half a lemon. Add a pinch of turmeric powder, less than 1/4 teaspoon. Stir well and sip slowly on an empty stomach. Optional. Add a pinch of black pepper. It helps your body absorb turmeric better. But this step is optional and not necessary if the taste bothers you. The best part, this doesn't require any special effort. No fancy diet, no big lifestyle shift. It's a gentle morning habit that can bring real results when done consistently. Some people notice improvements in just 7-10 days. It's not magic, but it's a smart first step. Important. If you have ulcers, severe acid reflux, or are on certain medications, consult your doctor before starting this habit. Try this tomorrow. 1 glass, 1 pinch. One small step toward better kidneys. Number 2, do 10-15 minutes of gentle morning stretching or yoga. Let me tell you about Sarah, a 62-year-old grandmother from Austin, Texas. She had been living with early-stage kidney disease for a couple of years. Nothing too serious yet, but her creatinine levels were creeping up slowly, and she constantly felt stiff and tired in the mornings. Her doctor recommended medication and dietary changes, but Sarah wanted to do more, something natural that could support her kidneys and help her feel more alive. That's when she stumbled upon morning stretching. Not intense exercise, not power yoga, just simple, gentle stretches to ease into the day. She committed to just 15 minutes every morning. A few weeks later, Sarah began feeling less sluggish. Her blood pressure normalized, and in her next checkup, her doctor noticed a slight dip in her creatinine levels. What changed? He asked her answer. I just started moving. So here's the tip. Do 10 to 15 minutes of gentle stretching or basic yoga every morning, right after you wake up. Think of it as a soft wake-up call for your body. This isn't about breaking a sweat or pushing limits. It's about gradually loosening your muscles, improving your circulation, and giving your organs, including your kidneys, a head start for the day. Now, how does this help your kidneys? When you stretch or do light yoga, you're increasing blood flow throughout your body. That means more oxygen and nutrients are reaching your organs, and more waste products are being carried away. For your kidneys, that's a big win. Better circulation helps them function more efficiently, making it easier to filter out toxins and maintain a healthy balance of fluids and electrolytes. And there's more. Gentle movement in the morning also reduces inflammation and stress hormones, both of which are known to harm kidney function over time. Here's how to do it. Right after you wake up, sit up in bed or stand in a quiet space. Start by rolling your shoulders back and forth slowly. Then try touching your toes or just reaching toward them without straining. Move into a light side stretch, holding each side for about 20 seconds. Rotate your neck gently, stretch your arms overhead, and take deep breaths throughout. If you're open to yoga, poses like cat-cow, child's pose, or legs up the wall are all excellent beginner moves that support kidney health. You don't need any equipment, just a soft mat or towel in a quiet space. And you definitely don't need to be flexible or experienced. The goal is gentle movement, not perfection. Optional. You can play calming music or follow a beginner-friendly YouTube video if that keeps you motivated. But if you have high blood pressure, joint pain, or a history of surgeries, just check with your doctor before starting. Even gentle movement can require some precautions depending on your situation. The beauty of this habit? It's simple. It's calming. It doesn't require expensive gear, a gym, or even a lot of time. But when done consistently, It can improve how your kidneys function. One stretch, one breath, one morning at a time. Let me know in the comments which morning routine you're already following and what's your creatinine level right now if you're monitoring it. Number 3. Take a serving of flaxseed or chia seed on an empty stomach. Let me introduce you to Mark, a 47-year-old truck driver from Michigan. His lifestyle was mostly sedentary, and over time, it caught up with him. He started feeling bloated, tired, and noticed that his lab reports were showing elevated creatinine levels. His doctor warned him that if things didn't change, he might be heading toward chronic kidney issues. Mark didn't have time for complicated routines or expensive supplements. He just wanted something simple and effective. That's when his wife suggested he try taking flax seeds every morning. He started small, just 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed with warm water on an empty stomach. After a few weeks, not only did he feel less bloated, but his digestion improved and his energy came back. On his next checkup, his creatinine level had slightly dipped, and his doctor encouraged him to keep going. "I didn't expect something so small to matter," Mark said, "but it did. So here's the tip. Take a serving of flaxseed or chia seed every morning on an empty stomach. That's it. Nothing fancy, just one natural ingredient that can quietly support your kidney health from the inside out." These tiny seeds are nutritional powerhouses packed with omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, and antioxidants. All of these nutrients are especially helpful when your kidneys are under stress. Here's why they work. Flax seeds and chia seeds both contain plant-based omega-3s, which help reduce inflammation in your body. Inflammation is one of the silent enemies of your kidneys. It damages the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys over time, making it harder for them to filter waste. By calming inflammation, these seeds help protect those fragile structures. Plus, the soluble fiber in flax and chia helps absorb toxins from your digestive system before they even reach your kidneys. Less waste in your bloodstream means less work for your kidneys, and that's always a good thing. Here's how to take them properly. If you're using flax seeds, make sure they're ground. Whole flax seeds pass through your system undigested, which means your body won't absorb their benefits. Take 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed and mix it into a glass of lukewarm water. Stir well and drink it on an empty stomach, ideally 20-30 minutes before your breakfast. If you prefer chia seeds, soak 1 tablespoon in a half cup of water overnight. By morning, they'll form a gel-like consistency. Stir it and drink it as is, or mix it into a smoothie or juice. Just make sure you take it before eating anything else. Optional. You can add a squeeze of lemon or a pinch of cinnamon if you want to enhance the flavor, but keep it simple at first. Also, stay well hydrated throughout the day. These seeds absorb a lot of water and can cause constipation if you're not drinking enough. One safety note: if you're on blood thinners or medications for high blood pressure, talk to your doctor before making this a daily habit. These seeds are natural but powerful and can interact with medications in rare cases. This is a small, no-fuss step that can gently support your kidneys and improve your digestion at the same time. 1 tablespoon, 1 glass, 1 peaceful moment each morning, giving your kidneys the support they quietly need. Number 4. Avoid high-sodium breakfast options. Every morning, Sarah, a 62-year-old grandmother from Texas, used to start her day with a hearty breakfast: bacon, buttered toast, and sometimes even a microwaved breakfast sandwich. It was her routine for years, but after a regular checkup revealed her kidney function was slipping and her creatinine levels were slightly elevated, her doctor urged her to rethink her mornings. At first, she was skeptical. How could breakfast be the problem, she wondered. But after doing a little research and swapping out her salty foods for low-sodium options, things started to change. Within a month, Sarah noticed her ankles weren't swelling as much, her blood pressure dropped slightly, and she didn't feel as sluggish in the afternoons. Her next labs showed a small but meaningful improvement. She hadn't made any other big changes. So here's the third tip: avoid high-sodium breakfast options. It might sound like a small change, but it can have a big impact, especially on your kidneys. When your body takes in too much salt, it holds onto extra water to try and dilute it. This puts added pressure on your blood vessels and, more importantly, your kidneys. Your kidneys are responsible for filtering out that extra sodium, and when you overload them, especially first thing in the morning, they're immediately forced to work harder than they should. Many popular breakfast items are surprisingly high in sodium. Things like processed meats like bacon, sausage, and ham, boxed cereals, frozen breakfast sandwiches, cheese omelets, bagels with cream cheese, or even some store-bought breads and muffins all pack a salt punch. And the tricky part is, you may not even taste the salt. A food can seem sweet or bland and still have hundreds of milligrams of sodium hidden in it. Instead, go for kidney-friendly choices like oatmeal, made with water, or plant-based milk, topped with fruit and a sprinkle of cinnamon. You can also try a smoothie with unsweetened yogurt, banana, spinach, and chia seeds. Another great option is whole grain toast with avocado. Skip the salted butter and processed spreads. These alternatives are not only lower in sodium, but they're also rich in fiber, healthy fats, and antioxidants, all of which are kind to your kidneys. If you're not sure how much sodium you're consuming, start checking the nutrition labels. A good rule of thumb is to keep each meal under 400 and 500 milligrams of sodium, and your total daily intake below 1,500, 2,000 milligrams If you have kidney concerns, it might take a little effort at first, but your taste buds will adjust and your kidneys will thank you. Important note, if you're switching from a high sodium diet, make sure you don't cut salt out completely overnight. Gradual changes are easier for your body to handle and help you build habits that stick. And as always, talk to your doctor or a kidney dietitian before making major dietary changes, especially if you're on dialysis or have other health conditions. Remember, the goal isn't to give up your favorite foods forever. It's to start your day in a way that supports your kidneys, rather than stressing them out. Choosing a lower sodium breakfast can be one of the most impactful changes you make, and it doesn't have to be boring. Number 5, take a low-dose vitamin D supplement, if approved by your doctor. A few months ago, Michael, a 54-year-old landscaper from North Carolina, was feeling unusually tired. Even after a full night's sleep, his joints ached more than usual and he couldn't shake a dull, foggy feeling. After some blood work, his doctor noticed 2 things. His creatinine levels were creeping up, and his vitamin D levels were dangerously low. Michael had always assumed vitamin D was just for bone health, but after learning that low vitamin D can actually worsen kidney function, he made a simple change. He started taking a low-dose vitamin D supplement, just 1,000 IU each morning, with his doctor's okay. Within a few weeks, he noticed real changes. His energy began to bounce back, his muscles felt less sore, and his follow-up labs showed small improvements. He didn't overhaul his life, he just added a small but powerful daily habit. So let's talk about this next tip, taking a low-dose vitamin D supplement, but only if your doctor gives the green light. Why is this important? Because vitamin D isn't just about bones. It plays a crucial role in how your kidneys function. Your kidneys are responsible for converting vitamin D into its active form. When your kidneys are under stress or beginning to decline, this process gets disrupted, leading to even lower vitamin D levels in the body. It becomes a vicious cycle. Low vitamin D can lead to inflammation, weakened immunity, and worsened kidney health. Getting the right amount of vitamin D can help break that cycle. It can support your immune system, help manage inflammation, and even assist in regulating calcium and phosphorus, 2 minerals that kidneys help control. But here's the key. It must be done carefully. Taking too much vitamin D can actually be harmful, especially for people with kidney issues, because it may cause calcium to build up in the blood, which stresses the kidneys even more. That's why a low-dose supplement, something like 800 to 1,000 IU per day, is often a safe starting point, but only under medical guidance. Your doctor may order a simple blood test to check your vitamin D levels and recommend the exact dose you need. Some people might even get enough through a little sunlight and food sources like fortified milk or mushrooms, but for many, especially those with kidney concerns, a supplement becomes necessary. When you do take it, make sure to choose a high-quality vitamin D3 supplement and take it with a small amount of healthy fat, like a few almonds or avocado. Since vitamin D is fat-soluble and absorbs better with food, try to take it at the same time each day to build the habit. One important note, if you're on medications like calcium supplements, phosphate binders, or treatments for bone mineral disorders, your doctor might adjust your vitamin D intake differently. Never self-medicate or take high-dose supplements without lab testing and medical advice. The beauty of this step is its simplicity. It's not about radical changes. It's about giving your kidneys one more tool to work better, heal better, and stay stronger. Just one tiny capsule each morning, taken mindfully and with guidance, can make a lasting difference.